Welcome back to Language Flow. I'm your host, Avery.
And I'm Melody. It's great to be here with all of you.
Melody, I have a question for you today. A big one.
Ooh, I love big questions. What is it?
If you could travel back in time for just one day, where would you go?
Wow, that is a big question. I think everyone thinks about the past, right? We all have moments we wish we could see again.
Exactly. A first concert, a special holiday, or maybe something much, much older.
Okay, I have my answer, but you have to go first. Where are you going, Avery?
Easy. I'm going to ancient Rome, around the year 100 AD. I want to see the Colosseum full of people and walk through the Roman Forum, just for one day.
Ancient Rome. See, my answer is completely different. I want to go back to a normal Saturday when I was 8 years old.
Just a regular Saturday? That's so interesting. And that's what this episode is all about. Today, we'll explore history, life lessons, regrets, and the fascinating question of whether changing the past is really a good idea.
And we want to know your answer too. So while you're listening, think about it. Where would you go for one day?
All right, Melody, I have to ask, why a Saturday when you were 8? Not a birthday, not a holiday, just a normal day.
Yes, I just want to feel that simple happiness again. Waking up with no school, eating cereal while watching cartoons, and then playing outside with my friends until dinner. It's a happy memory for me.
That's a great word. A memory is a picture or a feeling you keep in your mind from the past.
Exactly. That memory feels warm and safe. I don't want to change anything. I just want to feel it one more time. Short pause. What about you and Rome? Your choice is about history.
Right. For me, history is a story of the past. It's all the big events and important people that came before us. I want to see something I can only read about in books. Imagine seeing gladiators or hearing people speak Latin in the street.
That would be incredible. Short pause. So, there are different reasons to go back. Some people want to see big historical events, and some people want to visit a personal memory. Short pause. What do you think, listeners? A big event or a small personal moment?
It's a tough choice. What about meeting someone famous, like a famous artist or a scientist? Who would you meet, Melody?
Ooh, maybe Leonardo da Vinci. To watch him paint would be amazing. Pause. But you know who I would really want to meet?
Who?
My grandparents when they were young. I'd love to go to the 1960s and just have a coffee with them to see what they were like before they were my grandparents.
That's a beautiful idea, to see your family's history, not just the world's history.
But let's talk about something more complicated. Short pause. Would you go back to change something, to fix a mistake?
Now we get to the dangerous part of time travel. I think everyone has a regret.
A regret. That's a feeling of sadness about something you did or didn't do in the past.
Yes, and I have one. It's not a huge one. When I was in university, I had the chance to study in Spain for a year. I was scared to go alone, so I said no. My decision was to stay home.
Right. A decision is a choice you make, and you chose to stay.
I did, and I really regret it. I wish I could go back and tell my younger self, just go. You will have a great time.
See, I feel differently about this. I have regrets too, of course, but I don't think I would change them.
Really? Why not? Wouldn't you want to fix a mistake if you could?
Because every mistake, every bad decision, it was an experience.
An experience, something that happens to you that teaches you something.
Exactly. My mistakes taught me things. They made me who I am today. If you didn't go to Spain, maybe you learned to be braver later. The consequence or the result of your decision was that you learned a lesson about taking chances.
That's a good point. The consequence of staying home was regret, but that regret taught me to say yes to more opportunities later in life.
Also, think about the timeline. Our life is like a line of events, one after another. That's our timeline. If you go back and change one small thing,
It could change everything. It's like in the movies. You change one thing in the past, and when you come back, everything is different. Maybe I go to Spain, and because of that, I never meet my best friend.
exactly, it's too risky. What about you, listeners? Would you risk changing your future to fix a past mistake? It's a difficult question.
It is, and it makes you think about the types of stories that explore this idea. In so many movies and books, a character changes one tiny thing and the whole world is different. It's a concept called the butterfly effect.
The butterfly effect is a fascinating concept. The idea that a butterfly flapping its wings in Brazil could cause a tornado in Texas. It's about how small, seemingly insignificant events can have massive, unpredictable consequences.
It really is. Okay, let's switch gears. What about the opposite of the past, the future?
Ah, the future. All the time that is still to come. Tomorrow, next year, 10 years from now.
If you had a time machine, but it only went forward, would you go? Would you visit the future for a day?
I think no, I wouldn't.
No? I would. I'd love to see what technology is like in 50 years. Flying cars, maybe?
Maybe. But I think knowing the future would make life less exciting. Life is a surprise. If you know what will happen, the surprise is gone. What if you see something bad is going to happen? You would just worry all the time.
That's true. It could be a heavy weight to carry. You'd know the winning lottery numbers, but you'd also know about sad things.
So, what's better, Avery, knowing the past or knowing the future?
I think the past is safer. We already know what happened. The future is a mystery. It's more dangerous to know.
I agree. So, we've talked about history, memories, and regrets, and it brings us back to the big question. After all this discussion, would you really change the past if you had the chance, Avery? Would you go tell your younger self to go to Spain?
After our chat, I think my answer is no.
Oh, why the change of heart?
Because you were right. That regret taught me something important. It pushed me to travel later, to take more risks. My life is good now. Why would I risk that for a different past? I think I'd still like to visit ancient Rome, but only to watch. No talking, no changing anything, just look.
Like a tourist in time. I like that. I would do the same for my perfect childhood Saturday. Just watch and remember the feeling.
It's fun to think about the past, but I think it's more important to live in the present, right here, right now.
That's a perfect way to end it. Don't spend too much time wishing you could go back. Instead, focus on today. Create the happy memories now that your future self will want to visit.
Well said, Melody. And to all our listeners, we are so curious to hear your answers. If you could go back for one day, where would you go?
Let us know in the comments below. We love reading your stories. Thank you so much for joining us on Language Flow.
Until next time, keep learning and keep flowing. Bye, everyone.
Bye!